My name's Harrison Wheeler and my magazine is Turbulence. Turbulence, I thought I'd mainly go with the conventions of a normal magazine, where I used a big bold masthead at the top, big main image, and minimal cover lines. I thought I'd go with minimal cover lines so I could draw the reader's attention to the image. And following similar magazines such as Kerrang, Q and Disorder, I had the cover lines run along the bottom of the page in a menu style. I used minimal flashes and text around the main image because I wanted to go for a more poster style, because in my first survey I took, the reader said that they liked posters and big pictures that they could cut out and stick everywhere. So I kept as much text off the image as I could, and decided to sort of give a sort of I don't care attitude to the models in my picture to reflect the provocative, rebellious sort of attitudes and aspirations of pop punk sort of genre music. Again, on the contents page, I used a smaller version of the head of the masthead, and used the same font for the heading of the page, and decided to keep a lead articles menu and a band index menu, because in my research I found out that the readers are more interested in the bands particularly and the articles. So if I listed the bands, they could just open the page, look, find the band, and go to the page they wanted to go to. Again, I carried on the lightning light brushes, which I used on the first page to get a sort of house style, and sort of electricity gives away the sort of energy that's with these sort of people. For my page numbers, I used the backwards R from Turbulence, and the backwards is to do with the wanting to stand out from the crowd in this sort of social group, and I used the backwards R with the number above it to keep sort of continuation of that thing. And then again, I used two images which stood out from my photo shoots. On my double page spread, I again used predominantly an image and only used half a page of text because of the posters sort that the target audience said that they liked from my research. In the article, I tried to express the band as a fun, sort of bubbly, energetic characters, and I used like traditional features such as drop caps and bold questions to go with the answers. Unlike most magazines, which have a lot of text, I decided to keep minimal text to concentrate more on the colours and the pictures. To reflect the band's sort of rise to fame that I was trying to express, I used a scattered effect of stars on my brushes, and to give the sort of messy, unorganised aspect of punk pop genre, I used a cutout effect using a tools on Photoshop. Social groups that I went for are teens aged around 14 to 18 who are into the sort of new rock, sort of pop punk, and who are into like energetic alternative partying and being unconventional, just sticking out from the crowd. And I got inspiration from magazines such as Kerrang, which sort of helped me with my masthead, with the bold masthead across the top. And this uses the cracked effect, but I used the electricity effect for it. And the general interest shown in my initial survey was in bands such as Paramore, Yumi 6, and artists such as Lady Gaga, which inspired the bright, eccentric sort of feel to the band and the actual magazine that I've made. Again, in my photos, when I first took my photo shoot, I took inspiration from Paramore and Yumi 6, which were expressed in my original survey.